After lots of tries and fails, I came up with a way to make the henna or paint cones that works for me. I'm sharing with it now sharing it with you now in case you're struggling like I am. So a couple things that I do a little bit differently is I don't do it in the air like some people will just fold it in the air. I couldn't get my hands to work together doing it that way. So I tape a pin, a straight pin to a cutting mat or any flat surface. I'm using a 5 by 6 inch piece of cellophane. This is a 3 mil thick cellophane. It holds up to a lot of abuse, works really, really well. So the pin, 5 by 6 inch cellophane, and then have some of your tape ready to go. So the first thing I do is I just take my cellophane and put it under the pin. The pin just sort of helps it keep it straight, and it just helps me figure out where the point is going to be. The other thing that I do a little bit differently is I actually roll the cone away from myself as opposed to towards myself, and that seems to work for me. So it's under the pin, and the only tricky part here is just that first roll. So make sure that that's not folded inside, and it just will start to it'll start to roll out just naturally. And then this hand is just kind of reminding where the point is, and then this hand is just doing the rolling. You can flatten it, fold it, you can, because it's going to bounce right back, but the rolling part with the other hand. So neither one of my hands is inside the cone at this point. So the next thing I do, and it doesn't really matter if your cone is loose or tight, because we're going to tighten it up now. So the next thing that I do is the point is here, and this is when I put my thumb inside the cone. And so as I'm putting my thumb inside the cone, I'm turning it a little bit, and I'm tightening that tip. So you're pulling the inside cellophane towards you and sort of rolling it around, tightening up that tip. Now, then this is where your tape is going to come in handy. Grab a piece of cellophane tape. This is a little bit of a tricky part because I am rolling it away from me. I've got to put the tape on the other side, and then and get back in and then start rolling it. Even if it gets loose while you're doing this, you just tighten it right back up, and you just gently roll it around the tip. And that is how I make my cellophane cones. I hope this helped.